Hi guys, this is Kara from Goddess to Goodness. I have new hair. Yay! Okay. So I'm actually going to do the collective um monthly reading for Pisces. I know I'm a little late on the last few signs here. So guys, next month or next round I will be a lot more consistent with this. So I really appreciate you being so understanding in regards to this. And I know you've probably been waiting, so thank you so much. While I burn this Salpello, I'm just going to cleanse my space here, my energy field. So, anyways, this is just going to be a general collective reading for Pisces. Well, they were for mid September to mid October, but this will just be for the month of October. I am always available if you would like a personalized reading. The event or the event, the info will be in the description underneath the video. But besides just like personalized readings for your sign, I also do. Well, I'm beginning to do twin flame readings. I do soulmate readings. I do like chakra readings, meaning like showing you where your uh like where imbalances are in your chakras or like what's out of alignment and how you can heal it. I also do past life readings as well as like what is my life purpose readings. I do a bunch of other ones as well, but these are just like the main ones that I offer. I don't really too much get into like karmic energy readings unless it's like your karma. Then I will do karmic energy readings for you. But I don't typically like to like spy on like other people who aren't like directly related to you. So, like I said, if it has something to do with your karma, I definitely will. But like I said, just go ahead and message me. There, I do readings for all kinds of other stuff as well. So career stuff like that. So go ahead and message me. I'm gonna grab a candle, guys, because I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of dark in here. I'm gonna grab this one. So anyways, let's see if this brightens things up a little. Oh, that's a little better. I like it. Okay, so this is a general reading collective for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it resonates, awesome. If not, oh wow, that's awesome. Blank page, so it's like a fresh new start. This is like the full and regular tarot. These are fairy oracle cards. In case you're wondering what I'm using, I usually try to include the description down below. If I don't, and you're wondering, just go ahead and comment. If this message does resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and or comment. That would be great. And so yeah. So again, I call in Archangel Michael, my spirit guides, my ascended masters, my ancestors, Daku, and my fairy guides. Please, I'd like to. What's going on here for Pisces General Collective for October? The month of October 2019. What's going on for Pisces? General energies for Pisces, the month of October, Sun, Moon, and Rising. General energies for Pisces, October, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. And guys, thank you for all of your donations and your support. I really appreciate it. All the donations that you guys make to my channel not only go into like purchasing new decks and things like that in order for me to bring you guys clearer messages. I'm all about like trying to bring people the most amount of healing and insight as possible. But I am actually I'm actually working to get certified in several different energy healing practices. So right now I have completed Ho'oponopono, which is the Hawaiian healing technique of self-healing, forgiveness, as well as forgiveness of others, and aligning with like your higher self and aligning your energies with like your highest purpose. And I'm also beginning a Reiki certification class very soon. And then there are several other energy healing techniques that I am very, very, very interested in learning. Anyways, I'll talk more about that in a different video, but I just want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate like all your support, your donations, everything like that. If you would like to donate, because I do appreciate the energy exchange, that link is also in the description. So, yeah, just, oh geez, these notifications just go crazy every time I try to record. This just cracks me up. Okay. So anyways, so Spirit, tell me about general energies for Pisces for the month of October 2019. Geez, they really want to talk to you. Okay, general energies for Pisces, October 2019. General energies for, wow, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow, oh my God, three cards came out. I love the fairies. They totally like talk. Like if they're gonna talk, they're just like bleh. Okay. So, and if I'm quiet, guys, I'm just kind of like channeling like from spirits here. So the other way. Okay. All right. And I typically don't take upside down reverse cards, but if they do guide me to do so, then I will. And are we picking any more from this deck? No. Okay. So right off the bat here. Okay. So Pisces, what I'm picking up here is like there is this energy of like kind of like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Being like I don't want to say like guarded, but like almost like being like feeling like you're not sure what's going to happen. Okay. It's almost like you're trying to like see all the details. Like, I don't know if you can see here, but there's all these like little critters hidden in this ivy over here. And he's just kind of like watching and kind of like taking in the bigger picture. So I just kind of feel like you've come out of a space where maybe you were like hermiting a little bit, like maybe going within, but not only that, like I feel like things have happened either in the recent past or in your past to where you feel like they've kind of been like big things to where you're like, okay, like what next? Like I just want to like that's kind of what made you hermit in the first place, like kind of go within and try to like figure out what's going on. So it's almost like you're just coming out of like your shell right now. You're kind of like coming out of the cocoon, the chrysalis, and you're like slowly, like it's like having a blanket over your head and like slowly peeling it back to like peek out with like one eye, like what is going on? Okay. So I really feel like you're trying to get like attain a sense of like the bigger picture, like what's really going on here, and you're trying to like put all the details together, really trying to like figure that out. I do feel like you have something to say. Like there's something stuck in your throat here. Okay. And this could be like a blockage in your throat chakra, but and yeah, I actually, especially the colors of both of these cards, I really feel like it's something like that kind of made you like after it happened, you felt like you should have spoken up, or like even if you didn't feel like you should have spoken up, I feel like at this moment you have a lot to say. Okay, let's put it that way. Like at this moment, you've thought about it. You've gone into like the dark cave. You've gone into hermit mode. You've really, really like gone within and like thought about things, and like you really like you have something to say. Okay. Um, and then with our last card here, and again, I'm going to clarify these with tarot. But with our last card here, this is an energy of really kind of, how do I want to put it? It's okay. It's almost like having like like, and I'm like, it's like having like an inspiration, like almost like when I say like a bright idea, it's almost like, how do I get my words across? Well, it's almost like this, like almost like muse energy or like epiphany. It's, yeah, like an epiphany energy is like what they're telling me. So it's like really you were like, okay, I like really want to see something. I'm like aligned in my thoughts and my feelings, and I know how to articulate what I want to articulate. Well, now it's like bing, like here it's like I get the sense of like, okay, like now I'm ready to say it, like now I'm ready to move forward. Okay, so The next deck that I'm using is Dreams of Gaia Tarot. This deck is beautiful. I just love this deck, guys. It's so, the pictures in it are so pretty. All the depictions are just beautiful. And it's not like traditional tarot. It does it like extra cards with like a lot of different meanings and stuff like that. So I really do find it beautiful. I got this one at a local store in Buffalo here, but I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it like on Amazon or something like that. Okay. So, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about Pisces for October 2019? What else do we have coming in for Pisces 2019? What else do we have for Pisces 2019? Sun, Moon, and Rising. And again, guys, if it resonates, awesome. And if it doesn't, and only parts of it do, don't try to force it. Just take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't. Leave it aside. And remember, energy is fluid. So these energies may have just been relevant to you. They may be resonating for you, or they may resonate for you sometime in the future. Okay. So, Spirit, what is it that we have for Pisces in October? Wow, that was quick. Okay, what is it that we have for Pisces in October 2019? Spirit, tell me about Pisces 2019. Okay, whoa. Okay, well, yeah, I am going to take them. Oh, wow, yeah, oh my goodness, these are really beautiful energies. No, okay. All right, so the first thing we have, and guys, I intuitively read, so I work a lot with like the placement and where the cards fall because everything happens for a reason, and Spirit definitely does things intentionally like that in order to like get the point across. And I'm a very visual person, so in case you wonder like why I don't show my spreads, because they're usually just very crazy and like whatever. Okay, so the first card to come up, and it comes along with these two, so I feel like this is in regards to like a union, a relationship, with somebody, something, yourself. Okay, it's however it resonates, but I really feel like there's something coming into balance here. So it's something coming into balance, and it's, again, guys, it's however it resonates, but I really feel like that you are becoming like, okay, now I know this is weird, but it's like you're becoming more grounded, but you're becoming more free. Like, okay, free spiritually, but like more grounded in the idea of like what this actually means, or like what it means to you. Um, I also feel that like you could see here that her chakras are like all in alignment. Okay. I really feel that like this card that came up earlier about like something to say, and I mentioned throat chakra earlier. I can't even talk. I really feel like there is a definite, because you're ready to like speak your truth, or like really like by opening up and like speaking up for yourself, whether it's like setting a boundary or like speaking like your truth, like what you really feel, okay, not holding back. I really feel that like this is going to bring like all of your chakras like into more of a balance, and you're definitely going to be like a more grounded version of yourself. So, over here we have the hawk, which again is like seeing things from like the bigger picture, or like seeing things from like a higher perspective. And then over here we have the wolf, and he's like letting out a cry here. So again, I really, because he's letting out a cry, I definitely feel that that is something to do with like the throat chakra opening up, and like maybe like speaking your piece. Um, and again, we have the Holy Trinity, like a Celtic knot down here. And oh my God, Pisces, we have two fish right down here. I don't know if you could see that. How crazy. That's so cool. So, anyways, I really feel that there is like this balance of like worldly and like, or spiritual and like worldly things, okay, for you. So, and it's however it resonates for you, but I do, it's almost like you're taking flight in between the two, because you could see these two dragons back here. like forming like a heart like over you. And then if you look up here, there's this like, it's like the all-knowing eye, or like the all-seeing eye. But what I feel is it's like really understanding that there is like this balance between like the physical world and the spiritual world. Okay, there's a balance between like the mental and emotional. There's a balance, like you're understanding like what that bigger picture is. um on this side, you had you had 5 cards come out on this side. Okay, so you had 5 cards. And okay, so I'm gonna go through them like this. Okay, so the first one is the 3 of water. Here we have a woman who's and now when I say woman or man or whatever, this is not gender specific. It's however it resonates for you. And we each, again, with this card, with the energies, that's also one thing I'd like to mention. This could be a union within yourself, like a balance between your own masculine and feminine energies. Okay, so this could be with another person, situation, or thing, or this could be like with the masculine, feminine energies, like the union within yourself, the union with spirit, however it resonates. In this card here, we have this woman, and you could see that she has like these ribbons around her wrist. Okay, so they're torn. Okay, they're actually like all over her body, but they're like, they have like almost like ruins, or like I want to say like Atlantean language or something, but it's almost like what it reminds me of is like a binding spell. Okay, and binding spells is like that's what you would do. You would actually like write like a spell to like bind someone or something in a certain way. Like if it's, I almost feel like it's being released from like what you felt like was like black magic, or like something unlucky. Okay, or like something karmic, like something like heavy and oppressive, and it was like meant to like keep you, almost like meant to like keep you down, or keep you tied up, or keep you like yeah, it was like something like maybe in your past that you felt like you were bound to, or that like it was like uh, not even like obligation. It was like almost like you almost felt like it was like something keeping you bound there. Okay. But in this card, she's broken free. And even though the current is like flowing against her, she has like these 3 little helpers down here. And she's like foraging through like the current in the opposite direction. Like she's not going with the current, she's going against the current. But here she broke out of like these bindings. Okay, she like broke free because like I don't know if you could see here, but they're like torn and tattered. So this is like something, and they're like all over her body with these shells, and the shells almost remind me of like padlocks and things. So in this, I really get the sense of like she's like breaking free to like go off and like find her truth. Okay. And it's interesting because the shells are not only like the clamshell or whatever, but it's also like the half moon, like crescent moon. So I almost get like it's an energy of being like bound from like above and below. You know what I mean? Like you just felt like there was like no way to get around this, no way to get out of it. And like recently you have broken free, or you are just about to break free, because you're gonna like speak your piece. And that's what I mean. Like here, it's like almost like bing, like I have something to say. So I feel like maybe like it's almost like you found the spell to like release this spell. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying people are putting spells on you. I'm just saying that it's the energy of having been bound against your will, kind of. Okay, or like you don't know why you were stuck in a certain situation, but now that like you've seen clearly and you've seen things from the higher picture, and like you found union like within like yourself, or like union within like your spiritual and earthly self, or like between those 2 worlds, or however it resonates for you. I really feel that like you're breaking free from like whatever has been like holding you in that space. Yeah, okay, so we have the Ace of Water here. This is a new beginning. And this is a new beginning in like an emotional, like it's like a sense of freedom, because the freedom is going to give you like that it's going to allow you to have that like unconditional love for yourself and for others, but like also to like, even though that situation you may have felt like it was holding you back, I feel like you can even look back at that situation, person, place, thing, however it resonates for you. But I really get a sense that you could look back at it and be like, you know what? I know why. Like, I know why it happened, and everything that happened for the good of everybody involved. Even though it may have been hard, but it did. It made me go within. It made me like, tune in to like who I really am and like what I really want and like what I really think and who that other person like really is or what that other situation really was about or what it was doing for me. But like, I really feel like you're looking back at this and you're like, I have a fresh new start. And like, I have love for the whole thing because it's just, it doesn't make sense to like hold on to yeah, like this dragon is like underwater, but he's like blowing fire onto a heart. Okay. And I really feel like that's like your heart chakra, like lighting up and like really being ignited. And you're like, you know what? It's fine. Like, however it happened, it happened. I'm just grateful that I am where I am now. I'm grateful that I have like the ability to like speak up and say and like, and like speak for yourself. Okay. This way. Okay. So, yeah, we have the Queen of Air in reverse. Okay. So, I really feel that this is something where you are not, you've like learned, you've gone in, like you're emerging from that hermit stage and like this owl. And it's like you've learned, you have gained so much wisdom from this. Okay. Um, yeah, I really feel like it's about like, not trying to see clearly. I feel like you do see clearly. Like you're beginning to see everything clearly and you're not stuck in that mental space anymore. You're not like stuck up in your head like, well, like I'm here, why am I here? Or why am I bound to this situation? Or like why am I like I should have said this, I should have said that. I really feel like you're out of that mental space. And then yeah, and this really yeah, okay. So we go from the Queen of Air in reverse, which is like kind of like being like in like your thoughts, okay? Like uh, air is like it's very much like your thoughts and stuff like that. And you're going from like being in your thoughts and thinking about something a lot. I feel like you've gained the wisdom, like all the wisdom you can gain from the situation, and now you're applying it in the physical because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Pentacles are very like what's happening in the physical, okay? So I really feel like you're applying like everything you've learned in the physical world here. Yeah. And like she's like green and like with abundance. And also, again, with the throat chakra, she is. So I know this card is in reverse, but let me just show you guys this. She is like this like sword of truth right here. So like she has known the truth, all right? And she's been trying to like gain wisdom and trying to like have this like new turnaround, new beginning, and how do I do it, whatever. Well, I feel like this card is in reverse because you're now not stuck in your head anymore. You're now like putting it into like the practical world, into the physical world. All right. And then like the bison down here, they are like very like independent. Like they're very gentle. They're gentle creatures, but they're very like independent. They just roam free. Okay. So I really feel like from whatever the situation, the person or whatever is, you're really ready to like roam free from it. You're ready to like go and like what go where the wild things roam, you know what I mean? Like go explore, go like find out who you are, go find out what's out there in the world. And then there's like all of this like abundance and it's green and it's very fertile. So I really get the sense that you are, and then there's this like cosmic eye up here. So it's like really like having a sense of like seeing the things that you've been like thinking about or like considering saying, like you're really like understanding like what it is like. And then you have the two eggs down here, which is definitely about like birthing something new. Okay, it's like definitely like something ready to be birthed in an equal, it's like an equal balance. And then you also have this transformation over here because you have this butterfly here, you have a butterfly, where is it, a butterfly down here. All right. And that's about like being transformed because you've come into union with like however it resonates for you, like your heart and your mind, your spiritual and your earthly world. You've come into balance with like your masculine, feminine, and this your energies. But I really get a sense of like this is about like knowing that there's stability, there's fruitfulness. And again, your third eye is open right here. And it's not like the Holy Trinity Celtic knot. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, you can't really see it, but it's like split into two. So what that says to me is like, that's an energy of like, it's like split into two with like one in the center. So what that kind of says to me here is that it's like really like the union of like those two things for you, and like you're being able to like finally like meld them into like one cohesive, feeling or experience, or like you're really trying to like you're able now to like put all the pieces together and actually trying to like, or you actually are putting all those details together to form like one cohesive like form of action. Because again, this is like represented in the physical. It's like going from your mind space and thinking about something into like it actually manifesting in like your physical world. And again, this is something that like I feel like you've been like intuitively knowing. Okay. And again, she has that owl in her lap. And the owl, okay, she has the owl in her lap. She has the black cat to her side. She has like the ruins or whatever in the circle behind her. And then on the bottom, she has the spider creating a web. And what I really get is like, this is like, and then the owl is actually sitting like on a little ball of universe in her hand. So she actually holds the secrets of the universe within her hand. She's gained so much wisdom and knowledge, but it's not just wisdom and knowledge from the physical world. It's like something like she knows in her gut, and she's always known, but now she's actually like ready to like create it. She's like ready to like create what she's always known in her gut, okay? Because our gut is totally different than our mind space, okay? Like being stuck up in your head is the opposite of intuition. And if you can see here, like this side is like dark and this side is like light. So I really feel like you are emerging from, and that's where the cat is, but it's like emerging from the darkness and like finding your way like into the light by following your intuition. And that's literally what's going to lead you there. And that's awesome, like that. And then yeah, like everything's like being like illuminated like in the light of the moon here, because the moon is definitely representative of like your feminine energy, your intuition, um and things of the like. So if this resonates, guys, please like, subscribe, and share. Like I said, if you do want a personalized reading, the link is down below. I am going to go ahead and pull, oh no, not that one. I'm going to pull an animal spirit card for you guys. And this is just like a piece of advice for you. Okay, Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for October? What advice do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising in October? What advice do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Oh, and that is so... Dude, I said Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and I happen to see this. It's a koi fish on the bottom. Sorry, it's just because you're Pisces. That's pretty freaking cool. If this comes out, I'll just die. All right, Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for October? Okay. So be here now. Yeah. And that is really good advice because, again, it's like be here in the now, because when you are stuck in your head and you're like worrying about the future, worrying about the past, you are not in the present. You're not. You just can't be. Okay. And like I said, like time is fluid, energy is fluid. So if you're thinking about the future, you're thinking about like worrying about the future, worrying about the past, you're missing the present moment. Okay. And therefore then you are stuck in the past if you keep, reviewing and going over the past. Just trust your intuition, because you could think it to death and you'll never find the answers. The intuition is like what is going to lead you into like this prosperous and fertile like new beginning, because you guys you have this brand new beginning like right here, like it's a brand new beginning. All right. And so guys, I hope that resonated with you. I hope it helped. I love you so much. Thank you. Oh, and one other thing. I do offer, because this was just a great, this was just a great example. I do offer readings of, it's a reading that will, uncover what your messages from your subconscious, messages from your spirit guides, which is like your intuition, Excuse me, I'm sorry. Messages from your subconscious, messages from your higher self, which is your intuition, and then messages from your spirit guides, which could be like loved ones who've crossed over and yada yada yada. But these readings are friggin' insightful, and I don't know, that just reminded me of that because I'm like, wow, I'm like that's kind of like your subconscious and your spirit, your higher self is literally speaking to you today. So that's kind of why I brought that up. Anyways, Pisces, all my love to you. And I will see you next month. Thank you. Bye.